There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Go crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe in your home, be safe in the streets. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fence. I still crime much came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like Martin Luther King. Till we friendly on the phone so you can call us. We ain't gonna call you back. Said they don't know if you call us. Say what you gonna do now. We all coming through now. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fence. I still crime much came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream.
Alan, this is Crime Watch and we are back. Top of the evening to you. All those of you who are locked online, a special good evening to you. You're looking at the #1 show. All those of you who are, well, what we did, ladies and gentlemen, we have just kind of go back to Facebook a little bit because some of you say, well, a lot of people went on to the IAN because we don't want to depend on Facebook for you to look at Crime Watch. You understand? It's not when you don't see our videos or you don't see me on Facebook. Remember, we have our own server, IAN.org. So if Facebook should crash, if YouTube should crash, you can still see Crime Watch. So I'm not dependent on these platforms. You know, a lot of people run their whole programs and whatnot and all the videos that they'll ever do on YouTube and Facebook, but I decided no. Because I had asked that question. I said, so if Facebook they get up and crash, what's going on with me? No sure. I said, no, it can't be like that. What about if YouTube crash? Well, you just have to wait until it comes back up. I said, not at all, not at all, not at all. Yeah, I look good, yeah. Yeah, Minnie. A nice wide. You right? Yeah. I'm here. Charlene, what will you do? What will you do? What will you do? Let me hear you. You remember the song? Take it on. You remember, right? You're not taking it right down around DJ Randy Crowd, but nevertheless, you remember when Shabba Ranks came out with his song, right? This is serious talk, yeah? I remember, I was a little fella, and it's the first time people in Trinidad saw, well, normal people saw a woman in bikini and coming out of the water and the pool and Shabba Ranks coming there. You know, Shabba have this kind of flair and, Mr. Lover, man, and here now, the church said, oh, watch it. But every day, because it used to have this show on a Saturday with this guy. I can't remember his name. I think his name was Donny something. I have it. Come down, take it out. Why we heard that 1,000,001 times, long time, A woman take a trip from England. Boop. It's a great day. Ladies and gentlemen, just to let you know, a special good evening to you. We're going to open up the lines, and remember, if you're calling, no giveaways as yet. And we have cut down the giveaway segment to 2 minutes, 35 seconds. That's it. So whatever you can get in that 2 minutes and 35 seconds, take that and cool it. All right, because we don't want to bombard the show. We already have the advertisers ad running, but 2 minutes, 35 seconds after, giveaway finished. So once you're called, take the audio down on your set and get to the point. You understand? Get to the point. Ladies and gentlemen, let me let you know the murder toll is 439. Those of you, hi caller, good evening, you're live on Crime Watch. Come on fast, send the call. The murder toll is 439. Same period last year, it was 435. Hi caller, good evening, you're live on Crime Watch. Next caller, Misty Drive, Santa Monica, El Carmen, St. Helena. A woman was found brutally chopped to death at her home Thursday afternoon, and the suspect, her boyfriend, was caught hiding in a hotel in St. Helena. 25-year-old DOLAMATI MANGROO'S body was decapitated allegedly by her boyfriend, Brandon Sullivan, at his El Carmen home on Thursday, the 31st of October. Relatives went to the area just after 5 p.m. and they discovered the victim murdered in her bedroom inside the home of her boyfriend, and her boyfriend was unaccounted for. Police were notified and a team of officers from Central, just to let you know, Central, spearheading the exercise. ASP Smith, you know ASP Smith spearheaded that exercise, yeah? Just to let you know that. ASP Smith spearheaded that exercise last night. In fact, I found out about it, but just I was on a different location. But great job, Mr. ASP Smith, great job. And hi, caller, good evening. Police were notified and a team of officers from Central Division, hold a sec, went to the scene and began inquiries. Around 1 a.m. today, police officers acting on information went to the room number 9 at Touchdown Hotel in St. Helena, where they detained Sullivan. Sullivan allegedly confessed to officers about committing the crime and took them to the area where he burned the clothing he had on at the time of the incident. He also led officers to abandon house in El Carmen where the murder weapon was discovered. But this is real sad. Look at pretty girl. And this is the hotel where they held them, huh? Look at a shot of the hotel. Well, this hotel is, everybody know Touchdown Hotel. Touchdown Hotel has nothing to do with this crime here, just to let you know that. All right, just a popular hotel at apartment for rent. People go there and whatnot. And this is the young fella here. Hi, caller, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch.
Yeah, Ian.
Yes, go ahead.
I like your program. I start off with a bang, man.
You must start it off with a bang. You must start it off with a bang. What have you to say about this, the murder of this young 25-year-old girl? DOLAMATI MANGROO'S. It's so sad, yeah, because you know MANGROO'S is the 49th female murdered for the year thus far, with 4 of them being killed in the month of October. So 4 women in the month of October, with 5 now. 5 was murdered. 49 for the year 2019. 49 so far, yeah, 49, you know. And that's what I tell you. See, watch both of them hugging up there. Love like dove. Watch it, love like dove. But you don't know, because I think she said it is alleged she wanted to end the relationship or something like that. That's what I tell you. Anything too sweet, there's bring answer now. Anything too sweet, there's bring answer. That nice girl, her life just snatched from her. She had a chop on the neck, her fingers, part of her apparently the cutlass was, or whatever he used, severed 3 or 4 of her fingers off. Also, as you can see, the undertakers taking the body out. A lot of people there. Did my cameraman have a light on his camera? I will pick that up with him when I see him. I'll deal with him. Yeah. Hi, caller. Good evening. You're live on Crime Watch.
Good evening, Mr. Allen.
Good evening.
Mr. Allen, I just can't understand this killing with man killing woman and all these kind of stupidness. I just feel if 2 people can make goal in separate way.
Exactly.
They didn't give life. Why you have to take her life? This is so crucial.
But
and sad too.
ASP Smith found them, yeah? ASP, yes, Central Division officers.
Yeah, because he might have go running, and they never know. He would have hide for a very long time and end up with some other person, because sometimes it takes so long to hold these people.
Yeah, but and then I know you don't know if it next, if it's somebody as a third party or a family member.
Mr. Allen, I doesn't care what is the reason. If can make separate, the killing, this one, you come in good, leave good.
Exactly, but that is so, so sad. Hi, caller.
Yes.
Thanks again. All those of you who are locked on in New York, a special good evening to you. The numbers to call are 6714062. Hi, caller. Good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Turn the audio down on your setter. Hi, caller. Hi, caller. Good evening. Hi, caller. Good evening. Also, ladies and gentlemen, let me take you to Arima. Arima Old Road, Aruka. A man was chased by two gunmen who were apparently waiting for him and shot him to death outside his home late last night also. So while that going on with that incident in St. Helena, you have another case in Arima where a man was chased by two gunmen who were apparently waiting for him and shot him to death outside his home late last night. 36-year-old Damian Mohammed, a.k.a. Dami Baba of Arima Old Road, Aruka, was shot approximately 10 times by two young suspects moments after he emerged from the vehicle near his Arima Old Road home on Thursday, 31st of October. The killing happened around 11 p.m. and the suspect chased Mohammed and opened fire on him outside his home. He collapsed and died at the scene of the incident. A motive for the shooting is not clear, but police said Mohammed, who usually transports scrap iron, was not involved in any criminal activities. But he was a barber as well, yeah? And I say not like a spiritual man. I'm talking about a man, he has a barber shop. Look, the barber shop, so he was known as Dami Baba. Hi, caller, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch.
Hi, good evening, Alan. You have to continue to play the tune. I want to know what love is, because, Alan, when you love something, you don't destroy it. I have a dress and I wear it, and as I come back, I put it away. I love my dress. And if you love people, people have to know what is love. Love is not abusing people. Love is love.
Okay, well said. Anybody who has information on the two young boys, these two young suspects are looking for, the same people who killed this man, one about 17 and one about 18, get in contact with me. Take me back to the first story. Apparently, well, that has outraged the nation because a lot of people have daughters out there who might be in troubled relationship and they have been receiving threats. Take the threats serious. Really, really serious. Here you have, this is the 25-year-old DOLAMATI, MANGROO'S. She was chopped to death, allegedly by her boyfriend, Sullivan, Brandon Sullivan. Look at them. Good, enough. Hi, caller. Good evening. I don't know what drove him to do that. I just don't know. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a fast break. When we come back, we'll continue. Remember, when you're calling the studio, make sure and take the audio down in your set here. All those of you who are on Facebook, a special good evening to you. Remember, keep liking the page. All those of you who are on YouTube, make sure and subscribe. Ladies and gentlemen, take a fast break. When we come back, we'll continue.
Looking for premium drinks? Suku's Limited, your #1 choice for alcoholic and non-alcoholic beverages, cigars, dry goods, bar supplies, accessories, and much more. We're the sole local distributor of Tequila Rose, Summer's Indian Rum Cream, 360 Vodka, McCormick Vodka, 5 Farm Irish Cream, Broker's Dry, and Pink Gin. So if you're looking for the perfect gift or having a half to laugh or a nip to sip, call or visit us at number 70 Queen Street, Marabella. At Suku's Limited, every sip has a story.
Organifi Superfood Blends is coming to you. Organifi Green Juice reduces stress, increases immunity, and detoxifies your body. Organifi Red is loaded with beets, cranberries, and more to boost natural energy, fight effects of aging, and burn fat. Feel refreshed and relaxed with Organifi Gold, blended with turmeric and other superfoods to aid in getting rid of inflammation. Contact Gradient Health and Fitness Limited, the sole distributor of Organifi in TNT today.
Call 312-5251 for Baba RX Ravi, expert in bringing back relationships, love, health, and much more. 100% guaranteed. Remove black magic. All religions are welcome. Private and confidential. Located Lower High Street, San Fernando. 312-5251. Liberty Medical Center, a breakthrough in healthcare. We offer general practitioner and ultrasound services starting at $99. Our highly trained staff provides expert advice with specialists in endocrinology, diabetes, dermatology, and gynecology. General practitioners are available for all your medical needs. We offer x-rays, ultrasound, ECG, and full laboratory facilities to aid in your diagnosis and follow-up care. Also visit our in-house pharmacy. Call 610-4562 or visit 154 Pointe-a-Pierre Road, San Fernando. Liberty Medical Center, where your health is our mission.
Specializes in all your roofing needs. We also undertake construction work from foundation to finish. Supplies of standing seams, new wave, circular sheets, industrial 7, and more. All materials are Blue Scope Steel and Cisco. We do jobs around the Caribbean and offer free site visits, consultations, and estimates. Located at Light Pole number 69, Monroe Road, Canopia, or call 787-8221 today.
Aruka's Alignment Center specializes in computerized alignment and balancing tire sales and service, new and foreign used tires, repairs on all sizes. We do diagnostic scan for all makes of vehicles, oil and filter change. Located at Rambuju Street, Aruka. Call 675-6713 or 751-4346.
Now this is Radical Trading, you know that? And them have everything to cover anything. Radical Trading have the best fabric designs for your upholstery needs, yeah? So furniture, car, boat, and even material for school bags.
This will look really nice on my couch, boy.
They even making pillow too.
Sprang.
Oui.
Oh, shucks, I forget my money.
Serious?
They could pay for it for me.
Me and my big mouth boy, I want a Radical get thing to cover mouth yet.
Radical Trading, 4 locations nationwide.
Right, we are back. So ladies and gentlemen, those of you who have just joined us, murder at St. Helena last night, 25-year-old DOLAMATI Mangroo, allegedly chopped to death by her fiancé, Brandon Sullivan, who's now in custody, thanks to ASP Smith and the crew in Central. Jordan and everybody. Also in Arima, a man was chased by 2 gunmen. He's a popular barber in Arima known as Dami Baba. I want information who exactly killed this man. Also, a woman was killed, ladies and gentlemen. A woman was killed and 3 others critically injured in an early morning accident on the Beetham Highway, which caused a traffic nightmare for motorists for hours. A woman was killed and at least 3 others injured following a vehicular accident along the Beetham Highway in Port of Spain early on Friday, the 1st of November, which caused a traffic gridlock along Uriah Churchill and Sir Solomon Hochoy Highway for hours. The accident occurred around 4:20 a.m. as the deceased reportedly attempted to overtake a dump truck while driving a Nissan X-Trail SUV west along the Beetham Highway. The SUV collided with the truck, and fire officers had to use the jaws of life to extract the victim from the SUV. Way boy, that's sad. This is the girl? She went to a Halloween party on Arpita Avenue. Oh, shucks. Or she went to ZA, a nightclub on thing. Way boy, that real sad. That's sad. And this is just apparently in the club she took out this picture, huh? Way, boy. I wonder if she had to drop a friend or somebody who was driving, boy. That's what I tell you, when it's sad, it's sad. Imagine Halloween yesterday, everybody, want to go make a little lime, big lime on the avenue. Look at her, she took a nice shots, a nice selfie in the club and whatnot, and not knowing a couple hours after she would lose her life. And that is why, ladies and gentlemen, always have a designated driver. I can't say, and don't call me and tell me maybe whatever. No, I can't say who was drinking. I don't know nothing about that. But it's sad. It's just sad. To her family, we extend our deepest sympathy to you and be strong in a time like this. It's really, really sad. Really, really, really. That is a sad thing, boy. Hey, boy. And just heading home in a normal lineman and going home in a. All right, sometimes maybe when you're coming from a little club and you're tired and you well party up and then try to get a driver, pay somebody on his side, hire a vehicle and say where you were going on, I come back and pick him up, or let some uncle or somebody get him a little 300, everybody put money together and get a driver, because so now you're coming back and you're tired. You remember a couple of years ago, 3 people coming back from, 3 or 4 persons coming back from party in town, and they died at the walkover, a couple of them from Cuba. You remember that, Minnie? Yeah, 3 or 4 of them, and the body scattering right in front of the walkover in Charlieville. I can remember that. Ladies and gentlemen, SWAT officers early today raided the St. Clair mansion of a businessman and allegedly found a gun inside his sprawling home, says Commissioner of Police Gary Griffith. The raid began early on Friday, November the 1st, and involved officers from the Special Operations Response Team led by Commissioner Griffith and officers of the Police Division. Griffith spoke with the media even as the police operation continued inside of the home of Michael Patrick Aboud Jr. at Flood Street in St. Clair, Port of Spain. He said that a firearm was found inside the premises and the raid was prompted by information police officers had. Go ahead.
This is just one of many operations that have been conducted and will continue to be conducted by specific units in the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service. I wish to thank the public. The public have become very instrumental in assisting us to the success that we've been acquiring over the last few months. This here is just one of the many operations, as I stated. This is the home of Mr. Patrick Aboud Jr. We got intelligence, thankfully, through members of the public, informing us that there was information leading to possible illegal activity, in particular dealing with illegal firearms and narcotics on the premises. Over the last few weeks, we have seized 17 assault rifles, 9 by one individual that a certain magistrate decided to send him on bail the very next day, but that's okay, that's another story. And Mr. Merritt, so there's nothing wrong with that. But as we pertain to this matter, an individual has been held.
Oh, okay. The police officers on the scene. Look at it. Hi, caller. Good evening. You're live on crime. We'll take the audio down in your set. Hi, caller again. Hi, caller. Good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Again, as you can see, other officers there, the SWAT officers. Now, this is the information that they got, that they acted on. A firearm was found, according to the Commissioner of Police. So the entire house at St. Clair, at Flood Street in St. Clair, was surrounded by police and whatnot. Hi, caller. Good evening. You're live on Crime Watch.
Hello. Good afternoon, Ian.
Good afternoon.
Very good program.
Thank you.
But your program just leaves me in a state of shock. You just shot a good friend of mine on the television there. I didn't even know the man there, Damien.
Yeah, boy.
I didn't even know Damien gets dead. I just lying down the bed and see you put it up there.
Damien is the barber.
Good program.
Yeah, the barber from Aruka. Damien.
Yeah, Damien Mohammed.
So you know Damien?
Personally.
Way, boy. So you don't know Damien got shoot last night, boy? 2 young fellas, a 17-year-old and I think a 18-year-old.
I didn't even know Damien then until I watching the program here.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Good boy. You don't be no stripping. It's hard working.
Yeah, boy.
Hard working, man. What is going on in this place?
Our pictures are the suspect, but it's two young fellas.
Okay, yeah,
down,
you
boy.
keep up the good job out.
Yeah, but the boy work real hard and thing, and the boy nothing, you know. The man building up a little barber shop and thing, boy. Boy, remember tomorrow, if it's Saturday, everybody going by the barber tomorrow. Everybody planning to go by the barber. And even today they buy the barber because Saturdays, you know, people have things to do. Also, I mean, who going buy chocolate also? You know, ladies and gentlemen, Commissioner of Police are investigating several attorneys at law linked to crime and criminals. In addressing the media outside the home of businessman Michael Patrick Abu Jr., Commissioner Griffith said that while he understands that the defense attorney plays an important role in the criminal justice system, police were investigating several attorneys who have lost ties with, who have close ties with criminals and may also be in underhand criminal activities. Very interesting statement, huh?
That the Commissioner of Police has decided to voice his concern that a magistrate decided to release someone after being held with 9 assault rifles. This is not a banana republic. And if it is that the criminal justice system, persons feel that they are so high and mighty that they must not be criticized, well, so be it. I will say what I have to say, because for far too long, as I said, the rights of the criminals seem to take precedence over the rights of law-abiding citizens, and persons would be offended. You know, there's a view yesterday. You have criminal lawyers, and criminal lawyers are very important because they have a part to play to deal with the criminal justice system. But there are also something called lawyer criminals, and they are individuals that the police, we are also investigating. I wish to state now that there are certain attorneys who we are investigating that have now crossed the threshold, crossed that line between conducting yourself in a professional manner to being involved in aiding and abetting, sympathetic, and actually being employed by criminal elements. And they use the cloak. Regardless of where you use, whatever you are, whoever you are, if it is you break the law, we will be coming after you.
Okay. Also, ladies, with multiple threats against his life and safety since assuming office, Commissioner Gary Griffith said the fact that he has received so many threats meant that he was doing a good job.
There have been 27 death threats on myself. Sometimes you have to look at a different line. In the United States, for example, there are dozens that will take place on the U.S. president, but much more now on this U.S. president than he has gone by. But there's a difference with an idle threat, someone just being mentally unstable, being just emotional, to a clear and present danger where there's a direct and a proper operational plan to.
Interesting, very, very interesting. And you know, and it's so true. I've been in this dance, and I mean, we receive threats every day, and we take it very seriously. I mean, I wouldn't come out and tell you, but you know, sometimes, so many times that I call certain people, and it's just something else. You know, people really don't know what goes on behind the scenes when you go after people, and so many people we have behind bars, so many murder suspects. For this year, we have gotten with who have been charged and serving time and before the courts with the information furnished to the police by Crime Watch. Sometimes I just have nothing to say, so I'll come here and I might tell you something and see somebody charged and whatnot, but I just sometimes, you know, that's it. Ladies and gentlemen, let me take a fast break. When we come back, I'll take it to Cantaro Road, Santa Cruz. 2 bandits, one of them is Santa Cruz artist who was shot during an exchange of gunfire with 2 off-duty officers during the robbery at Archie's Mini-Mart in Santa Cruz yesterday remains warded. In fact, I'll continue with this story, and I'm sure, just to let you know, the guy who was shot yesterday, the artist, Verse, he's in critical condition. Yeah, this is the video. Go ahead. Right. In fact, I have a CCTV video. Look at them. Watch. He nearly get bounced down. Watch. Verse done Adrian already. Look again, he looking to get up to run. Watch, he can't get up. Can I see the start of the video again? Watch it, he can shoot. Bow. Watch, they're running out, watch. And all of them have one jalab. Look, they're running, watch. You see our friend is leave here, you see? You see all them young fellas and them who want to come. Watch. Friend that's scary, watch. Friend scary him to rob, watch. Watch it again. Watch. Bow, he get it. Bam. He get it and all too. Watch. Friend that's scary, but they don't bring you back. Hi, caller, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch.
Good evening, Mr. Allen. Calling from Dominica.
Hi, Dominica, how are you?
We are blessed. We are good. I love that shirt very much.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome, and I love the work that you're doing.
Thank you. And what part of Dominica are you from?
Kensale, Dominica, close to the Kensale Airport.
Okay, to all my viewers and
yeah, everybody viewing you from Monday to Friday.
Thanks again. And you have a very, very great weekend, and we love you from Trinidad. Huh? Thank you. So you realize, look at this, look at this. Watch. Where he get tired, boy, watch. Look, he gone fall, he phone fall, but he dead in the war now. He dead in the war. Watch. He keep phone fall long. But that is that he done. Watch. Look, he phone. He done. Police don't get that phone already. That is that he done. Yeah, but I surrender or call me and tell me where is. But look, they mash up Maxi boy van and all too. Look at the start of the video, like when he get his shot. I like this part. Watch. Budo. Gate boy. They went in Jilaban gone. What kind of Mickey Mouse thing is this, boy? Them can even organize a sin party in hell. Watch. Boy, we get his shot, watch. No get away, watch. You remember when they won on the ground? Show the part when they won the ground. The video. Watch. That's how we ended up there. This policeman saved the day. Velafana, you know. Velafana, you get him it, boy. You get him it. He begging to death. He begging to death. Nah, that's real good work by Velafana. Real good work. Real good work. Also, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to take a fast break. When we come back, we'll continue.
Flame Express Grill for tasty barbecue and grill meals, juicy burgers, pasta, appetizers, and much more. All meats halal. Visit us at any one of our locations: Arima, St. Augustine, and Chaguanas. Flame Express Grill, fresh off the grill.
When construction or putting up a steel structure, True Tech Limited for all your A325 and A490 structural and anchor bolts with mill certificates on hand for all completion. Wholesalers of screws, bolts, nuts, fastener products for industrial and commercial use. Located at 792 Papri Road, Lower Barrackport. Call 654-5205-290-7733. If it's not a STL brand, it's not a screw.
For both price and quality, nothing beats the cleaning power of Sapolio, the best household clean on a budget. Sapolio, available at all leading supermarkets.
Visit our new showroom at Classic Tiles. We have a wide selection of tiles of all shapes and sizes. We also carry bathroom fixtures, tools and accessories. We're located at number 60 Endeavour Road, Chaguanas, or call 665-1547 for more info.
Look out for Sunny Yolks Limited, the freshest eggs in TNT. Our happy, healthy hens produce fresh eggs every day. No antibiotics, hormones, or preservatives. 100% healthy. Available at leading supermarkets and used at bakeries nationwide. Located at 6 Samson Hill, Claxton Bay. Call today.
Looking for a staycation? Come into the new Double Palm Inn, located at LP37 Manzanilla Road, Mayaro. It's a perfect family getaway with great security, safe parking, and close to popular beaches. Call for reservations today.
Rogers Pottery Shop and Concrete Columns, specializing in concrete works and molding to beautify your home. Visit us at number 7 Endeavour Road, Chaguanas, or see our highway showcase at Akbar Trace, Charleville. Call 672-0133 or 707-5453.
Shootout Limited, the Caribbean's largest manufacturers of plain and printed paper bags, leaders in plastic bags, vermicelli, split piece powder, and greaseproof paper, ideal for doubles, french fries, and sandwiches. Supplying stores nationwide. For quality products, trust Shootout Limited, 665-3336.
Visit the state-of-the-art Indian Expo, Fab India Expo, at the White Tent opposite Medford Gas Station, Chaguanas. Enjoy the designer's experience. You name it, we have it. Redesign your home. It's every shopper's best stop. Fab India Expo, opposite Medford Gas Station, Chaguanas, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Closing on November 4th. Why are you so upset, girl?
I did not finish my shopping, and now the India in Style Expo in Makoya is closed.
You need to cheer up. They just announced their final extension. Now definitely closing on November 11th.
You saved me, boy. I'm gonna rush there right away.
Get up to 80% off. India in Style Expo, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. in Makoya.
New Cool, good day. Grandpa, you don't know, you feeling hot. New Cool is the #1 provider for top brand units such as Delta, Daikin, Comfy, and Lennox. Units starting as low as $2,250 in store. Plus, you're getting 5 years warranty. With their highly trained staff, they can handle any residential or commercial installation. So get cool, stay cool with Neil Cool.
Trillium International School, located at Hackham Juman Street, Chaguanas, offers programs approved by the Ontario Ministry of Education for elementary and secondary students. Certified teachers from Trinidad and Canada. Call or visit to enroll now.
Baba Vikram, expert in bringing back relationships, love, health, business, financial problems, and much more. 100% guaranteed and removal of black magic, obeah, voodoo, and gifts protection. For appointment, call 324-8474 or 316-6919. All religions are welcome, private and confidential. Located in Chaguanas near the market. Stuff and Drugs now open at Heartland Plaza in Chaguanas, first world drugstore with best prices on drugs, vitamins, toiletries, stationery, grocery items, baby products, and more. We also carry British Parliament Hilden water, Mara beans imported directly from Italy, bottled Nexium, Allegra, Zyrtec, gourmet foods and snacks. A selection of products not offered by any other pharmacy in Trinidad. So visit us today.
You know, ladies and gentlemen, I need to tell you this story. Why I have these two persons here. I have a father and son. And it's something that there's really a God, you know, there is a God, you know. There is a God, you know. And this, I heard about this story and I decided just to put this together and just to encourage you. Something you feel all can really, all has gone. All has gone. Let me just tell you what went on. On Wednesday, April the 10th, 2019, something tragic happened out at sea where this young man here, 25-year-old Christopher Brugo, am I right? Brugo of Maraval, swam 44 miles after he was swept out at sea while spear fishing with other friends in choppy waters off the coastline of Toko. This young man here spent 17 hours in the water and sustained cuts about his body, but somehow managed to never give up and brought himself to shore. He swam 44 miles, stayed 17 hours on that water. Boy, God is a good God. See, God is a good God.
Yes.
As a whole, lights. Tell me exactly what went on that day.
Well, me and two other dive buddies went diving. And while going down, I got caught in a current, strong current. The current underneath the water was like a river, right? And while...
Hold a second. Hold a second. We just have a... Okay, go ahead. We just have a... Sorry, go back. There's a little problem there. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Right. I got caught in some current. Some very strong current. It was like a river. And I lost eyesight on my two dive buddies. And I decided to surface. By the time I surfaced... No. All of us were spearfishing.
Yeah.
Right? But the current separate us. But number one rule, we're supposed to keep close to each other. And if you're surfacing, we all surface together.
Yeah.
Right? And I decided to surface because I lost them. And while I surfaced, the boat was too far I was too far. I surfaced approximately about a mile away from the boat. I said, tell you how fast
And
the
this
current.
is what time?
This is 10 o'clock in the morning. When I surfaced on the water, it was around 12 past 10. And from there, I decided to swim to land.
And this is what time?
This is around 10 something, 10:30 going down there.
In the morning?
Yes, in the morning.
And you stayed in that water till night?
Till 3 o'clock Tuesday
Next
morning.
day?
Correct.
Oh, cool. And you look around, you just seeing dark?
Place was pitch black, big ocean, big swells.
And you just swim 17 hours?
Yep. With God on my
You
side.
see how sometimes it never... Here now, don't give up on her. Don't give up on her. Wait. So you saw any sharks or anything?
Nope. Didn't saw no sharks. I was looking out
The
for
water
them.
was just cold and that's a... Hey,
It was
the pit of hell.
It was cold, it was warm, it changed temperatures. You know, but... And the same day, the guys on them see one big bull shark.
Wait, Dad, what have you to say? Because, I mean, where were you when you heard this whole thing where went on, when you realized that he went?
Well, I got that news around 4 o'clock the afternoon.
The afternoon.
And like a dad, I panicked.
Yeah.
I panicked for about 10 minutes, and I was going, not another one, not another one. I can't bury two. See, I buried his mom 15 years ago. Tragically, she was killed by a driver who broke a red light. And I had cause to bring up. It's 4 of them I have, 2 boys, 2 girls. I have other kids too.
Yeah.
And when I calmed down, I did one thing that Father I.A.N. Taylor taught us, because we grew up underneath him in Moruga. That's where we were.
As a priest.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I asked the Holy Spirit to go before me.
And straighten the crooked path.
And we left and we went to Toko, and we got there and we walked in the police station and everybody was there, and you could hear a pin drop.
Yeah, because I mean, Toko, your son disappeared in that water. You
I
don't know already.
So I said to him, where this happened? Only tell me where this happened. He said, Dad, you got to tell me what to do. I said, don't worry, I come to tell all you what to do. Tell me. And when they showed me the coordinates, I said, you all were on Damien Rock. You know where that is? We have seen sharks 800-900 pounds there.
Yeah.
Big sharks. I said, anyway. And immediately I felt this left hand stretch because I had a big marine map. And it stretched. My hand was just going, and I was wondering what was happening. I said, you'll find him right there. And I left the station.
Yeah.
At 3, and I went home and I lit a candle and I prayed. I said the Our Father. And I said, Chris, come home. I can't bury your son. Come home. And I went and sleep. 3 a.m. on Thursday morning, I smelled the candle. When the candle out, that's the exact time he stepped on shore. At the exact spot I said where he would have come in. I was expecting him lower down, but the Holy Spirit in me guided me and says, there
is a God. There is a God.
There is a God.
So at that time, I mean, 17 hours, 1 hour past, 2 hours, when you realized it started to get dark, when you realized 9 o'clock in the night, 7 o'clock in the night, 8 o'clock in the night, 10 o'clock in the night, I mean, the place just pitch dark, and you just out there, you can't see no light, you see no land?
I was seeing land, right? I was seeing, it had one particular light. I saw 100 lights on land. It had one particular light. I just keep on swimming to, and just swimming to, and there's the beach.
At any time you just give up and went down?
No. Give up was nowhere near my mind.
Hours?
I fell asleep.
Is it true that the chairman of the Sandy Grande Corporation, what's his name again?
Terry Rondon.
My good friend. Terry Rondon and the Minister of Local Government, Kazim Hussein. They have named, Kazim is a great guy. They have named an area in Mayaro.
No,
Toko, sorry.
Yes.
Yeah. Chris Cove.
Chris Cove, yeah, after me.
Yeah. But look at the circumstances you went through.
Yes, and I fall asleep on myself 4 times outside there.
Wow. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. But Dad, you know why I brought you here today? So that you can really encourage people. Because a lot of people, and see, this guy, he was in the ocean. But sometimes there are people in situations out there, they mightn't be in a literal ocean. But maybe they've been swimming so long in their life and struggling for years. But there's always hope, huh?
Mr. Ian Allen, I will say this on national television. You are a wise man. We got the word. There are people at the ocean of drugs, ocean of crime, ocean of sex, ocean of stealing, right? And the reason why I brought my kid to tell Trinidad and Tobago, there is hope. There is hope. God is alive.
17 hours? And you swam for 44 miles.
You know what?
So somebody said, just mentioned to me in my IFB that you have some stuff on YouTube, I believe?
Yes.
Yeah.
We are on YouTube thanks to George Matheson. He did a video 1 hour long, and it's under the Christopher Bugros. B-U-G-R-O-S.
B-R-U-G-O-S.
No, B-U-G.
B-U-G, sorry.
B-U-G-R-O-S, Experience.
Yeah.
He has streamed live to 139 countries across the world. 1.2 million people have seen his story. In addition to that, people from Australia, Sweden.
Just going back to your experience, I mean, it can really encourage persons today that there is a God. Because I don't know of any person, I'm telling you, 17 hours out there off Toko Coast there.
Bleeding.
44 miles you swam. Sir, God be with you. And God is with you.
And
God is with you, sir.
Before we leave, we have something special.
Sure.
And this is to remember us.
Okay.
This is for you.
Oh, thank you.
Hold it up there.
Yeah.
And I will let Christopher tell you what's the meaning of Chris Cove.
Chris Cove, never give up. Tell me, Chris.
Chris Cove means Christ covers you in his blood.
Okay, great. Amen.
And there's 100 of these existing in the world. And you now will become the recipient of one of them.
Just 100 of this, huh?
There's 100 of this.
Yeah, never
it
give up.
tells you, never give up.
Yeah.
These are for the leaders in our country and people like you who hold the faith. And Jesus Christ is alive. And Chris and myself have one thing to say to this nation. Never
give up.
Wow, unbelievable. Never give up. 44 miles. 17 hours. This guy swam for 44 miles and spent 17 hours in a dark ocean. Wow, unbelievable. There is a God. Let's go straight to headlines. Wow.
Choose us.
Extra Foods Plenty for 20 is your best decision. Like fan juices 250 ml, 8 for $20. Happy macaroni 400 grams, 6 for $20. Hypermalt cans 250 ml, 5 for $20. Rosemont chicken dinner sausages 5 for $20. Golden Brand margarine 4 for $20. Chic all-purpose flour 2-pound bag 4 for $20. And Häagen-Dazs 100 ml, 2 for $20. So many Plenty for 20 items to choose from. And remember, this sale is for 6 days only. Extra Foods, always extra for less.
Visit the state-of-the-art Indian Expo, Fab India Expo, at the white tent opposite Medford gas station, Chaguanas. Enjoy the designer's experience. You name it, we have it. Redesign your home. It's every shopper's best stuff. Fab India Expo, opposite Medford gas station, Chaguanas, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Closing on November 4th. Why are you so upset, girl?
I did not finish my shopping, and now the India in Style Expo in Mokoya is closed.
You need to cheer up. They just announced their final extension. Now definitely closing on November 11th.
You saved me, boy. I'm gonna rush there right away.
Get up to 80% off. India in Style Expo, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. in Mokoya.
Tire Clinic has its big rim sale on. Get 20 to 50% off on the latest styles and sizes. We carry a variety of tires and tire equipments for agriculture and industrial needs at the best prices. Located at Couva, Chaguanas and Pleasance Park, the Tire Clinic, a tire for every need.
Check out Homeland Marketing Company Limited and view our large stock of ready-made wrought iron designs. Visit us at 44 Montrose Main Road, Chaguanas, or call 235-4283 Gate or 235-4766 Iron.
When construction or putting up a steel structure, True Tech Limited for all your A325 and A490 structural and anchor bolts with mill certificates on hand for all completion. Wholesalers of screws, bolts, nuts, fastener products for industrial and commercial use. Located at 792 Papri Road, Lower Barrackport. Call 654-5205-290-7733. If it's not a STL brand, it's not a screw.
Come on down to Ron's Meat Shop and go straight for quality meats and low prices. A wide selection of deli meats and premium cuts. Ample parking, convenient shopping. So come on down to Ron's at Crystal Stream, Dago Martin, or call 632-5067.
Limehead Road Agri Shop has been the #1 stop for all your pet, gardening and hardware supplies for the past 25 years. Get into your gardening groove with our FDA-approved fungicides, herbicides and insecticides. We also have tools, pots, mulchers, and much more. We carry a wide range of pet food and is the sole distributor of the ultra-premium Signature dog food and the Fussy Cat Gourmet cat food. Contact us at 671-6536 for more info.
Airport drugs now open at Piaco International Airport, opposite First Citizens. Over-the-counter drugs, no prescriptions. For more information, call the atrium telephone 669-0592 or 669-0325.
It's a Diwali sale extravaganza now on at International Tiles, Carpets and Rugs Limited. 18 by 18 ceramic floor tiles, $750. Designer suspended ceiling tiles, $9.95 per piece. Cushion padded vinyl flooring, $58 per square yard. SPC click wood planks, $16 per square foot. Exquisite granite and quartz counters as low as $8.75 per slab. New arrivals in Turkish rugs and mats starting from $139. Located in San Juan, Charleville and San Fernando. Prepare to be the envy of your neighborhood.
They carry in the #1 brand, Bridgestone. The best tire in the whole nation, Bridgestone. Could fit on your truck or your van. Brand Tech is the best in the land. Brand Tech, they got the good, they got the good. Brand Tech, whether it be forklift, agricultural, or even an industrial vehicle, Brand Tech has a tire to suit you. Check out their brand spanking new alignment center at number 10 Londonville Main Road, Montrose, Chaguanas. Contact them at 672-8575.
Visit the state-of-the-art Indian Expo, Fab India Expo, at the white tent opposite Medford gas station, Chaguanas. Enjoy the designer's experience. You name it, we have it. Redesign your home. It's every shopper's best stuff. Fab India Expo, opposite Medford gas station, Chaguanas, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Closing on November 4th. Why are you so upset, girl?
I did not finish my shopping, and now the India in Style Expo in Mokoya is closed.
You need to cheer up. They just announced their final extension. Now definitely closing on November 11th.
You saved me, boy. I'm gonna rush there right away.
Get up to 80% off. India in Style Expo, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. in Mokoya.
Fans Furniture, the #1 store, is opening Sundays 10 a.m. to 2 p.m.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's giveaway time. Go for it. Open up your lines. Hi, caller. Good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Stay down my audio a little bit, please. Prem, good evening. Go ahead.
Welcome to my show. I'm just saying, man, a duck and deer. He's a hunter.
Okay,
come down some deer, Mr. Nice man.
Thanks again. I'll call you. Next caller, please. Hi, caller. Good evening. Giveaways really fast. I want to give away the DJ Sensational Sammy Cruz for tomorrow. Remember, the cruise starts at... it's boarding on November the 2nd. Hi, caller. Good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Well, if we have if we have the lines that jam, there's nothing we can do. Hi, caller. Good evening. You're live on Crime Watch.
Hi.
Yes, go ahead.
Hi, Mr. Allen.
Hi.
You giving away anything in that studio?
Yeah. What are you doing tomorrow?
Well, no, I wanted to give away anything in that studio. I want that shirt to have on.
Okay. I can take it off, you know. Hear what? I have size for TV, you know. I can take off my shirt. I slim and trim, you know. Hear what? You want to go on a cruise tomorrow?
Oh, God, no, Mr. Allen. I want to from rituals or pizza. Or a pizza.
No, we have no giveaway from rituals and pizza.
All right, I'll take the shirt.
Lady, you want to put me in bacchanal. Hear what? I'm giving you a margarita classic lime. You want to get that?
No. No, I'll try back for the rituals or the pizza.
Okay, no problem. Next caller. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Go ahead. Come, we just have 2 minutes to do this, you know. Hi, caller. Good evening. There's nothing we can do again. If the lines are jammed, well, there's nothing we can do. Really fast. Come on. Hi, caller. Good evening. You're live on Crime Watch.
Hello, good night.
Hi, caller. Good evening.
Good afternoon, Mr. Ian. I would like to get a flower, please.
The what?
Flower. Good night.
I can't hear what she's saying.
Can I get a flower, please?
The shovel?
Yes. I don't take a lot, so I would like to get some flower.
Or the flower? Next caller. I can't seem to hear what she's saying. Tell the audio down and you said, come now, we just have 2 minutes. Listen to me, the giveaways are just 2 minutes now. Just extend it a little bit. Hi, caller. Good evening. You're live on Crime Watch.
Hi, good afternoon. I'd like to speak to Mr. Ian Allen.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I just watch your show every day since I know myself. I don't know, see me have giveaways.
Okay, we're going to give you some nice flour from Chic Lisha. All right? Remember the flour Chic Lisha. And this is what's happening in Extra Food. 4 packs of this just for $20. 4 pack of flour for $20. 4 2-pound pack for $20 at Extra Food. Hi, caller. Good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. We have a technical glitch on Synergy, but remember, go ahead. Go ahead. I don't know why you took down my song right down. Quavo for a margarita drink.
Thank you very much.
From Suku's. Make sure you get it. Hi, caller. Good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Next caller. Wow, I can't believe I have the cruise ticket. Hi, caller. Good evening. You're live on Crime Watch.
Hello.
Yeah, go ahead. You want to go on a cruise tomorrow?
Hello.
You want to go on a cruise tomorrow?
Hello.
Liner.
Hello.
Yes, hello. You want to go on a cruise tomorrow?
No, not the cruise. But you're doing a very good show on. Keep it up.
Where you want to get? Well, I want to get something. You have dogs at home?
Yeah, the doctor visit.
Okay, courtesy Liberty Medical Center, no problem. You just got that.
Okay,
Let's
thank
go
you very
again.
much.
Come on, really fast. Come on. That's it. We need, you see, I'll tell you something. What the time that everybody just want to get something, they cause a jam in the whole system. There's nothing we can do. Ladies and gentlemen, just to let you all know, the Venezuelan national who was held with a loaded gun on the streets of Cuba was sent to 2 years. He got 2 years, 6 months today. Also, ladies and gentlemen, and hats off to Sergeant Jordan and his team. This is the guy here. Hats off to Sergeant Jordan and his team. Also, ladies and gentlemen, today, the Kunupia Government School, I was invited, well, as your person there, to walk with the kids in connection with the diabetes walk. Monday, we're going to show that. I don't know, everybody excited? Just jump it and just show the kids. Jump it and show the kids. It was all about diabetes and that awareness. And those of you who are watching me right now, I mean, diabetes is real. Huh? It's real. And just your health is your wealth. Watch what you're eating, watch what you're drinking. Ladies and gentlemen, we are out of time. I'm going to be back on Monday. Remember, keep your eyes on the ad. Get your ad on Crime Watch. Happy birthday to my good friend Springer. Yeah, I'm having doubles today. I want to say, happy birthday to Springer, and also to this young girl. She's going to be 11 tomorrow. Happy birthday to you also. Ladies and gentlemen, we are out of time. This is Ian Allen. This is Crime Watch. Have a lovely weekend. Thank you.
There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We're gonna hunt you down. We're gonna hunt you down.